I'd like to welcome everybody to this call tonight, and the purpose of this is just a continuing education series of what was started at convention. I've been visiting with Bob, and we both share a lot of things in common, and one of those great things we share in common is the desire to educate and enlighten and just bring to people's awareness and minds the opportunity to change their lives, move forward, make some shifts, and get out of the rut that so many of us are stuck in and have been in our life. And it's just exciting. And most of you know some of the transformational changes I've been through in my life and challenges in that. And it's been a great learning experience. And it's just exciting for me to, as it was for you, to listen to Bob speak at convention and share some of his heartfelt insights and things that he discovered along his educational path and learning curve that we all go through from time to time and just at different levels and different ways. But before I turn the time over to Bob, I'd like to just share a couple things about Bob that some of you that are on probably weren't at convention and so didn't have that opportunity. But I know many of you tonight are, and I hope you all brought a half a dozen guests to the call with you to partake of the incredible background and information that can make such a shift. Mary and I have had many, many calls. We've had many emails and letters and cards, thank yous, and it's been so rewarding because they said that this convention past was the greatest in history, and after years and years of coming to convention and being in Young Living, that the tools that were presented this time literally moved them to a different dimension and a different level in learning. And that's what we wanted. We wanted to facilitate that happening. And there's just been incredible raves about the seminar that Bob taught and how it just really shifted people. And it was beautiful because Bob and I didn't have time to get together and compare our notes before convention, but the emotional workshop that I taught, that many of you attended, just dovetailed right into what Bob was teaching. And so it was just really a great synchronicity and a deja vu almost. And
we ordered dinner.
Yeah, the comments have not stopped yet. It's been incredible. But for those of you, just to help you understand a little bit about Bob, he's never had a lot of formal education. He's kind of grew up the hard way like I did, and he just decided that he just didn't want to be poor and that there had to be more to life. And he started to study, and he started to read, and he started to talk to people. He started to meet. He stepped out of his coffin and started reaching out. And, of course, as he did, he started experiencing things. And it's incredible because as I started learning about oils, I started sharing them. I didn't wait till I knew everything and then start sharing it. I shared it as I learned, and that's what Bob has done and still is doing. And likewise, we were just talking earlier, and he made the comment, he says, learning is like firing a rocket. There's no end to where it can go, and it's certainly true. But in 1984, Bob wrote and published one of his first books, You Were Born to Be Rich. And if you read in the Old Testament and read about the millionaires of Genesis, incredible stories of these successful men. And so, yes, absolutely, without question, God blessed us and told us he wishes for us to be rich, but he said, I wish for my people to be healthy, happy, joyful, and abundant people. So, absolutely, was ordained in heaven. He wrote The Science of Getting Rich, As You Wish, and that kind of follows the lines of So As You Think, So Shall It Be. And It's Not About the Money, another book that Bob wrote. Many of you may not be aware that he was a key player in the filming of The Secret. But Bob's greatest gift, perhaps not only in writing, but in putting together programs of coaching and teaching and helping to move people from the rut, the place where they're stuck at, because every one of us desires to change. Every one of us desires to do better. It's just like the hundreds of thousands of people that are overweight, and they try to lose weight. They go on all these weight loss programs and these fad programs, they'll lose 15, 20 pounds, and then they gain it right back. Why? It's the same with our finances, same with our relationships. It's a set of principles. And Bob is going to share some things tonight in helping us to understand who we are and how to move past those issues and to recognize them, how to help recognize them, because so many times we don't recognize what it is that's got us locked into bondage. So I'm just really excited for this. I'm deeply appreciative to Bob for offering to share his time on this conference call and taking each of you to the next level. And so we're calling this, the next level from convention. So we're ramping it up for you. And we hope that you take this and share it with everybody. It is being recorded, so there'll be copies of it that you can use in your organizations and teaching with and sharing with new people. Everybody without fail is born to be a leader. And Bob is going to help you become a leader. So with that, I'm going to turn the time over to Bob Proctor.
It's a real pleasure for me to be working with you and with your people. I thoroughly enjoyed being at your convention. I had a great time there. We got to know a number of your people and thoroughly enjoyed it. And so I put some ideas together tonight that I think some of your people will benefit from. Hopefully they will. And we want to talk about creating your own economy.